that way. This is just my hunch, but I don't think we've just taken our last trip to the old schoolhouse. Maybe we should all tell the principal later and see what he thinks. As one of the instructors tasked with handing out the Lionheart medals this year, I hereby present you with the Medal of Friendship. Huh. Thank you so much. This is a real honor. Would you mind telling me what happened? I'm not trying to offer you my help as charity or anything like that, but sometimes it can help just to talk things through with someone. You really are a strange fellow, aren't you? What? Welcome back to Trails of Factory. No, sorry. Not sorry. Where do I begin? To be completely frank, I'm a little concerned about, Celestin? Whatever? How you say your name? That's a surprise. I can't imagine... Oh, wait, no, that's a he. Idiot. I can't imagine what a butler of his skill could do to cause someone else concern. It seems you may be overestimating his abilities somewhat. For the last week or so, he's been acting rather odd, for lack of a better term. Not only has he stopped reprimanding me when he normally would, he's taken to spoiling me too. Worse yet, every reply he gives me sounds half-hearted and empty. Now that is odd for him. This is the first time he's ever done something like this, too. Don't misunderstand me. He still performs his duties as a butler magnificently. However, his actions of late have made him seem distant, more so than ever. Curiously, I have also overheard him discussing something seemingly serious issues over the telephone, too. Something must be going on. Agreed. Unfortunately, whenever I bring it up, he seemingly brushes me off. This is infantilizing. Infantilizing? What? Infantilizing, of course, but more dishearteningly, it feels like a betrayal of trust. I've never seen the two of us as a typical master and servant, but something more. Perhaps something more akin to brothers. Maybe I can worm some details out of him. Oh? It's possible he might be going through something that he'd rather not involve those he cares about in. But I won't get involved if you don't want me to. If that's the case, you truly wouldn't mind. Not in the slightest. Leave it to me. I do mind. What exactly do you hope to gain by helping me, Schwarzer? I suppose it doesn't matter. You'll likely find him attending the upper class dorm. I leave discovering the truth to you. I'll head right over there. So I need to go to the upper class dorm. Go to the front gate so I can just get out of here. Why can't I move? I can already move. It's happening, but it's very... Oh no. It almost feels like it's really trying to break on me again. Oh, hello there. Is there something I can help you with? I'm actually looking for whatever his name is. You haven't seen him around anywhere, have you? I have, but he left for your dorm just a short while ago. He mentioned having something to collect from Sharon. From Sharon, huh? I wonder what it is. Thank you very much for the info. I'll try to catch him over there. Sharon, keep him in place. Don't let him run. Sharon! Don't let him go. You let him go? Oh, hello, Master Reen. Is there something you need from me? I'm actually searching for whatever his name is right now. Have you seen him? I heard that he was heading over here. Indeed, you missed him by a matter of moments. As it so happens, I made too much for dinner this evening, so I decided to offer him what wouldn't be able to eat, which he said he would gladly take off our hands. So he was here to collect. I see. Maids and butlers have their own economy here, so... Sorry. Does that mean he headed back to the upper class dorm then? Not necessarily. There was something about his demeanor today that seemed quite different than usual. He was considering a brief stop at whatever's on his way back to unwind a little. Though, I can't say for sure that he's heading there. Whatever, was it? Well, that's my next stop, at least. Thank you, Sharon. You're very welcome. So, he headed to the cafe? I have no idea what... No, wait. Yeah, I was right. I mean, where else would he go? I know, the cafe. There he is. Before we talk to him, I want to save. Save it up. Hello there. Whatever your name is. Good day, Master Reen. My apologies as always for the constant trouble Master Patrick causes you. Oh, no worries. He's not half as much trouble as he tries to be. Okay, hold on. Hold on a sec. Is that alcohol you're drinking? Not even I can escape the hour of drinking on the job once in a while. Sorry, that was my terrible attempt at a joke. Of course, this is non-alcoholic. I'm here for the atmosphere rather than the intoxication. I see. Patrick was right. He is acting kind of strange. Time for me to get to the bottom of this. Hey, whatever your name is. If I may, Master Reen, allow me to guess the sequence of events that brought you here. On your way to the training hall, you just so happened to bump into Master Patrick. After a period of guarded discussion, he let slip his worries about me. And being the paragon of selflessness you are, you offered to talk with me, which ultimately led you here. Am I correct? You haven't been watching us from the shadows or anything, have you? Not at all. It was a simple dedication when you know the pieces in play in the surrounding circumstances. However, the real surprise is that Master Patrick could bring himself to make a request of you. I must have caused him more concern than I'd ever imagined. Is he really... he's really worried about you. I don't really want to ask you to say any more than you're comfortable with, but isn't there anything you can tell me? Let's just say things are rather complex. Then, would you prefer to talk to Patrick about whatever's going on? I feel kind of bad for him the way things stand. I understand. You've come all this way for Master Patrick's sake, so it would be rather rude of me to leave things as they are. But just telling you everything would be a bit of a bore, so... Why don't we play a little card game? What kind of card game? I have 2 blade cards here. One card is a 1, and the other is a 7. Now watch carefully as I shuffle these. Correctly guess which is the 7, and you win. Do that, and I'll tell you everything you wish to know. Well, if you don't mind me getting one question in a row, now, is there a point to all this? I admit that it's kind of an unusual requirement, but this is a deeply personal matter, so I'm a little hesitant to discuss it. In other words, I'd rather put myself into a situation in which I don't have the choice not to. Now it makes sense. Well then, I accept your challenge. Thank you. Okay, there's the 7. I had my finger on the screen. Oh crap, wait. Is it his left or my left? Ah! I'll go with the car on the left. Understood? Allow me to flip the card. And there's the 7. Looks like I win. Indeed. Excellently played, Master Reen. So, if you wouldn't mind. Fear not, I am a man of my word. But how do I begin? I recently discovered a direct order to return to the Harms household from the Marquis himself. In fact, I'm expected to return to St. Arc as early as next week. And I'm guessing he really doesn't want to return, does he? Alright, hold up. Are you serious? Gravely. Personally, I'd much rather stay by Master Patrick's side. However, I've been told that things are getting hectic over there. I see. I'm surprised to hear that Marcus would ask for him himself. He must be even more talented than we think he is. However, Marcus Harms is an incredibly good-hearted man. It's entirely possible that he will allow me to continue to do as I wish so long as I carry out the duties he asks of me. So, I've been trying to find a way to remain in Trista, no matter how much additional work I must do. That's what he had me so occupied of late. Or that's what had me, whatever. And that, embarrassingly enough, has been the root of my odd behavior. I had to do it. But do you mind if I ask why you want to stay by Patrick's side that much, though? Perhaps it does seem a bit strange from your perspective. I'm afraid we don't have time for the full story, but I will say this. Master Patrick was the one to treat me not as a servant, but as an equal. He gave me a place in the world that others couldn't, and for that, I would do anything for him. I never knew. So this is what Patrick meant when he said they were more than just master and servant. That said, I feel terrible that my attempts to remain by his side have caused him so much concern. But telling you all of this has made up my mind. How so? I've decided I'm going to tell his lordship exactly how I feel. Should that fail, I will simply have to think of something else, but I will stay with Master Patrick. But it was speaking to you that allowed me to reach that conclusion. If bouncing your thoughts off me helped, then I'm glad I was here. Well then, I shouldn't waste another minute here if I want to settle all this. Allow me to take my leave, Master Reen. Good luck. I hope it works out for you. Also, could I ask you to explain my behavior to Master Patrick? I have some explaining of my own to do later, of course, but I would like it if you could at least share the basic details of my feelings on the matter with him. Of course, you can count on me. So you want me to go back, talk to Patrick. Did you get anything out of him? I did. Reen told Patrick about their card game and what he told him afterward. So, he's been told to return to St. Arc. Yet he's still doing everything in his power to prevent that from happening. Trying to take action without consulting me again? What foolishness. Why do you seem so happy about that? Happy? Sometimes I wonder what color your sky is, Swarzer. Besides, even if you were forced to leave my side, I would be perfectly... No matter. You did well today. You're the last person I'd want to be indebted to, so take this and call us even. Hold on, I didn't help you accept... Oh, I didn't help you expecting some kind of reward. That just makes things even worse. I do not wish to be in your debt. Think of this as me having filled a formal request and you having fulfilled it, nothing more. As such, you receive your reward, walk away, and no loose ends remain. Got it. New accessory, huh? What about it? Ooh, that's gotta go on, I think. That's gotta go on. Yeah, that's pretty much how that is. Now what? Ah, yes, time to go do that bonding event with Elisa. Are you already done with practice for the day, Oisa? Yeah, the second years are all busy preparing for the festival. They might ask me to help them out with setting things up here at some point too. I guess nobody's getting any rest until the festival's over. Especially those of us who haven't come up with anything yet. Yeah, I really hope we can find something that's perfect for us. Should I stay around and talk with her some more? Hey, Oisa, would I be getting in your way if I stay around a little while? Oh, no, not at all. There's a spare whatever here, so how about we play some catch, too? Oh, the stick thing? I've never used one before. Would you mind showing me how to use it? I'd be happy to. Catch! Oof! Back to you. Oh, that one actually flew pretty straight. You're getting the hang of this. Little by little. You know, it's nice to play catch with you like this. I never expected that we end up this close. What? That kinda came out wrong. I only meant that a few months ago, you couldn't stand to be in the same room with me. But now, here we are. Well, there was an accident and all, which I specifically told you to forget about. My bad. But this makes me happy. I remember worrying that we'd never be able to make up, so I'm glad we can just play ball now. Cut it out, you're making me blush. I know what you mean, though. I just wish our time together didn't have to come to an end. Wait, now my words are coming out wrong. I meant that I don't want our time together as classmates to come to an end. That's all I meant, okay? Yeah. You've got a good point, though. We're going to be second years in just a few months, and 1 year after that, we'll be graduating. That sounds like a long time from now, but I'm sure it'll be over before we know it. Yeah. Hey, Reen? Do you remember what we talked about back in Nord? I don't think I would have become any stronger without Class 7's help and support, yours included. So, thanks. Thanks for worrying about me, and thanks for telling me to keep looking up. I'm finally starting to move forward step by step. That's something I probably couldn't have done if I hadn't come here and met Class 7, or the rest of the Academy, or if we didn't all get to spend time together like this. I agree, but I guess we both said some pretty embarrassing stuff, now that you mention it. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it, but even so, I stand by what I said that night. If I'm going to move forward, I want to do it with you in Class 7 and all the members of the club. Because I wouldn't be moving forward at all without all of you helping me, and I'd like to think of I've helped you too. And I'm sure that they'll stay true through next month's field study and the Academy Festival after that. Me too, Elisa. I feel exactly the same way. Things might seem rough now with the last field study coming up. The looming shadow of our final exams doesn't help either. And to be honest, we'll probably have even more challenges to face as second years. But the time we spend together, both the good times and the bad, those are what we're going to remember. Those times are the blocks we keep putting together until we find the shape of lives we want to live. Yeah, you're right. As long as we don't give up and stick together, we're going to be just fine. That was a nice event. But it's like, you can see in these events with Elisa, you can see more, I guess I can say, with her events. Anyway, we'll go to the second floor of the main building and let's go see Towa. Towa, I'm here. Well, here we are. I wonder if Towa's already inside.
Huh? Doesn't sound like she's here yet. Oh.
Aw, look, she fell asleep. Poor girl must have worked herself too much.
At least she's getting some rest. Must be a rare treat for her. What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her.
Towa really needs her sleep, honestly. She does so much, and having some sleep would be good for her. We don't want to wake her up.
She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a while longer.
That's also the second, story choice we've had in the whole game. And, poking her cheeks would be cute, but no, it's best to let her sleep.
Right.
Oh, I gave her the jacket that he's
There
not
we go.
wearing. And then it's like it's like his sleeves just grew out. And she just automatically somehow got the jacket.
I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting.
But that's cute. He put the jacket on her. That's a lot cuter than poking her cheeks, actually, to be honest.
Huh? Where am I? Jacket?
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Huh? Reen? Oh, right. I came here after the conference was over. So this jacket is... Oh no! I'm so sorry!
Nothing to be sorry about.
I can't believe I fell asleep after asking you to come all the way here.
Don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me.
Aww. Why is it that you always seem to catch me at the weirdest moments? Still, thanks.
Thanks for the thin
No
air.
problem. Glad to do what I can. It wasn't too hot, was it?
No, of course not. It felt really nice and warm. But anyway, that's not the point. Now, listen here, Reen.
Uh-oh. Sounds like we're getting in trouble.
Huh?
I mean, lending me your jacket was very sweet and gentlemanly of you, and I'm kind of happy you did. But it's not very gentlemanly to sit and stare at a girl when she's sleeping, you know.
I mean, we were supposedly reading a book.
I'm sorry? You were sleeping so peacefully that it seemed almost wrong to wake you up.
Plus, you needed the rest, Towa, with all the work you do.
But I guess it was inconsiderate of me to just let you nap there.
No. I'm not annoyed with you. It's just kind of weird to randomly watch people sleep, you know? If it was someone else, they might have misunderstood.
Well, at least you got more rest. Haven't been in the computer lab in forever, that's for sure.
Anyway, I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for last year's festival.
Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here?
Actually, I do. George was testing out some kind of orbital video camera that was being developed by the Ruhr Institute of Technology.
I don't understand. They always seem so futuristic with their stuff. Weird flying ships, real powerful tanks. And then you can't have something as simple as a video?
And we've still got the recording here.
I mean, we have it, but it was just being made recently.
Orbital video camera?
Yeah, the technology is different from what they use for the Orbital net. Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, you've got pictures of it.
More than just pictures. Just watch.
Ooh,
amazing.
I know, right? It plays back images and sound at the same time, so it's like a radio and a camera combined. The quality might be a bit rough, but it really feels like you're right there, doesn't it?
It's really something else.
Oh, there we are going up.
What is that outfit, Towa? What in the... What is the... What is with the leather? Did Angelica make you wear that? I mean... Alright, let's,
Isn't it cool? It's called rock. It's making a splash in the music scene abroad. They use orbal audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh?
It definitely is. And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about the outfit. Don't look at that. Just focus on the performance.
This is... Bravo!
He's just gonna keep going. Oh my god, he's just gonna keep going. It's not gonna stop. The sound just keeps going. What are we reading right now is that guy who just keeps on clapping longer than everyone else.
That was incredible! I wish I could have been there to see it in person.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that any help?
Help? This is exactly what I was looking for.
We gonna throw a concert, but maybe not in bondage gear.
I'm not sure if we can put together something as flashy as this, but we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so I think we might have a chance.
I'm glad to hear it. Crow was the one who planned all of this out, so he's the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked.
I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway.
Oh, I put a copy of the video onto this memory quartz for you too.
Really?
If you put this memory quartz into the orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want.
Nice.
Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, Towa. I mean, I asked you for help, but you really went above and beyond. I don't really know how to thank you.
You're always looking out for me, Reen. It's the least I could do. Besides, I'm sure this idea will spark some lively discussion within your class. It's not a done deal yet. But I'm really curious to see how things turn out.
Me too.
Is that the memory quartz? That's a flash drive. Well, that seems to have gone over well. I could see Elliot's eyes wide up when I mentioned it. So, it looks like Class 1 is definitely putting on a play. And not just any play, a full-scale classical operetta with all the trimmings? Even if an operetta is shorter than a full opera. This is Class 1 we're talking about. I'm sure they'll spare no expense on the outfits and stage design. True, if they had any more blowhards, there'd be a wind tunnel. Class 2 looks like they're gonna run with their idea of some kind of indoor garden. From what I heard, they want something based on the motif of the night sky. Sounds like quite the elaborate setup. Class 3 is intending to run a game room based on around Blade. I heard they're planning to decorate the room like a castle and provide lessons for beginners as well as advanced matches. Huh, really? Class 4 is going to be doing an Eastern-style cafe of sorts. They're claiming you can enjoy an exotic dining experience. Not sure what they mean by Eastern style, though. Well, my sword is technically Eastern style, I guess, but yeah, that seems like an awfully broad term. You don't really see too much stuff from the East in Erebonia. Class 5's doing something kinda different. They'll be using the training hall for some attraction they call Mishi Panic. Wait, isn't Mishi the mascot of that big theme park in Crossbell? Kind of a strange choice considering the current political climate. I'm kind of a Mishi fan though. One time Lecter brought me back a Mishi keychain. It's pretty cool. Oh, the intelligence division never struck me as the type who would budget for souvenirs. Anyway, the captain of the riding club is intending to organize some manner of horse racing event. Officially, there will be no gambling, but with our senior colleague involved, I'm sure free enterprise will find a way. Really?